everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a warm welcome to you all joining me for a special coin review, courtesy once again of PowerCoin, who sent 3 stunners this weekend: the Zebra, the Micro Mosaic, and this Deadhead Moth coin. I don't get to keep it, but I have been paid a small fee for my time to film and edit the video. That said, as with all the sponsored spots we do, we are not here to give a quid pro quo. I have a discount code to share with you if you're interested in purchasing this coin having seen it. I don't get any kickback or affiliate bonuses from it. It's just there if you want to grab it. And that code is BYB5 girum, so GIRUM 23, this word here. We'll get to that in a moment. But if you're interested, all of the links are in the description box below, including that discount code. Go and use it and you'll get yourself 5% off. So, what is this coin all about? It's a 3-ounce silver coin. You wouldn't necessarily know to look at it because it's got an absolutely stunning industrial looked finish to it, which is really very pretty. Comes supplied in this floating frame. I kind of like them, but I also don't like them at the same time. It's nice, definitely, but I find that the plastic attracts dust like nothing else. And it's one of those things like, well, do you really want a €400 coin on display? Maybe, some people do, but in my opinion, I don't really like them, but we'll get beyond that little fact. The only other thing that I will say about the whole presentation is that the cardboard's COAs here, I said it in the first one with the Zebra, if these could come that are less flimsy, that would be fantastic. Maybe a thicker cardboard, or I would even say something like a metal COA would be absolutely stunning. That would make a difference to me. Here's some of the particulars of the coins. So we have Palau 2023, $20, 3 ounces of silver, 909 silver that is, 50mm coin, industrial proof, 500 pieces. So 500 is the mintage on this. Really nice fire motif around, and we'll get to why the fire is on this in just a moment. So the coin, here it is. This finish is stunning. And once again, we've got a really great capsule to be able to see and enjoy the high relief nature of this coin without doing what I'm about to do and take the capsule off. We've got on the other side here the indented version of the moth there as well, which is a really kind of nice contrast to see. So I'm going to slip the top of the capsule off. Now, you don't have to do that, but we've been sent a prototype coin here to really get to grips with and have a look at. So why not, I say. Good capsule, hard to get off on camera when you're under pressure. There we go. Finally got it open. And it does look really very, very good out of the capsule. Oh, that is a beautiful high relief rendition of this coin. Absolutely incredible levels of detail. Love the colors. Love the shine of this off this coin. Really good. Be interesting to know what techniques they use to get this kind of colorization. It's almost akin to some of the antiquing that I see done on pieces of poured silver, for example. So there is the coin itself. I'm just going to get the particulars up on it because there's a really nice little bit of a story about this, which is to do with the Latin text which is around it. So the reverse of this coin features a moth, a nocturnal flying insect with 2 pairs of broad wings, very similar to the butterfly. The moth is represented with a skull on her back, with the body in ultra high relief. All around the moth, the letters of a palindrome, which, if you don't know, is a sentence or word that is completely spellable backwards in the exact same way. And it's a Latin phrase that says, and I have to do my Latin pronunciation here, are you ready? In girum imus nocte et consumimur igni. That's awful. But there we go. If there's any native Latin speakers, then let me know how I butchered your language. But fortunately, I think everybody who speaks Latin might not be with us anymore. But it's really cool. That English translation is, we go round and round in the night and are consumed by fire. And the myth and the legend says that if you write this sentence in Latin on a parchment and you set it on fire, you will have the power to evoke the philosopher's stone. Very cool indeed. On the bottom of the reverse is the inscription 2023. You can see that. I would like to have maybe seen that in the kind of dark lettering as well. I guess that they don't want it to feel like it's included in the palindrome, but it's quite difficult to notice, I have to say. It is a little bit high relief, so it does stick out a little bit, but I think it could have perhaps been a little bit better on that. But I'm trying to clutch at straws for things that are, perhaps not so great with the coin. It's very difficult when they make coins so bloody good. Anyway, we can now flip it over to the other side and we can see this indented reverse of the or I should say obverse, of the coin. Now, this is another little miniature criticism of the coin. We've got the crest of Palau at the top here, and there's some of the kind of colorization bleeding onto it. I feel like that's, you know, it doesn't do it justice. I think it's difficult to really tell and see that crest of Palau. It's not necessarily on the top of everybody's agenda because you'll probably want to see the details of the moth more than anything else. But in my opinion, I think it could have been done perhaps a little better on that front. But again, not a massive deal on the grand scheme of things. We can see that Latin phrase again all around the coin there, and the death head moth in reverse, and it's almost sort of like it's indented into the coin. Excavated, that's the word I wanted. Excavated inside the coin, showing the details of the body. All around the obverse, the Latin phrase there we see again as if it were branded by fire. That's kind of cool. And yeah, you can see that it's indented into the coin on this side. And then throwing a capsule around, that's not probably the best of ideas. And then on this side, yeah, you can see it kind of sits up from the coin on this side as opposed to being indented into the coin on the other, which is cool. So I like that. It's like this side is where it's been pressed in and it's pushed through to the other side of the coin, which is pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. The industrial proof finish makes every coin unique, and it will give every coin an exclusive burning effect. Aha, okay, so we're learning a little bit more about this industrial proof finish. So maybe it is some kind of toning process, some sort of alchemical process that will naturally, or I say naturally, speed up the natural toning process of the coin itself, which is interesting. Will it evolve? You know, silver does tone naturally over time, so will this change? Will you see different patterns occurring over time? That would be quite interesting to see and find out. It also might explain why there's like a little sort of bleed of that color going up into the crest and maybe not quite as clean as I would have liked. So yes, that's kind of interesting. I do think that that's what's going on here in terms of the coin itself. So I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. We've got it sat back in its housing nicely. I was worried I was gonna drop it there. So yeah, that's cool. That's interesting. It's different, and I do like that. It's nice that every single coin is going to be unique and different. I think that's pretty cool too. And yeah, all told, it's very pretty. Is it though as pretty as some of the other coins we've seen on this last three videos? The zebra, the micro mosaic, and the deadhead moth. It's difficult to really say. I think if we can get close enough, the level of detail on the moth itself is high, but it's not really as high as, say, something like the micro mosaic coin. Is it supposed to be? I don't know. It's really very nice though still, but clutching at straws to find anything that's maybe not quite so good. I'm finding it difficult. Anyway, one way to find out is to see what you guys think. What are your opinions of this coin and all of its design and glory? I think it's pretty cool. And if you are interested in it, then there is a link. Very good, Capsule. Excuse you, Capsule. Right, there we go, it's on. And if you're interested, as I said, there is a link down in the description box below to PowerCoin's website. Don't forget the discount code, which is BYB5 girum, or girum, Girum 23. Again, all of that's down in the description box below. You don't need to remember it from what I said. Go and check out all of the other offerings from PowerCoin as well. A huge thank you to them for sponsoring our channel. They've been with us for a very long time, and I've even met the team out in Italy. They're a stunning organization. They've got really great pieces and a really exciting portfolio of products. So go and check them out if you're interested. Otherwise, that's it from me. A big thank you to you all for watching. We'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.